Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Warm Takes. Please welcome to the stage one of your hosts. It's JoJo Louis.
Bright lights.
Hey, I wasn't expecting anyone here. So welcome to Warm Takes. I'm JoJo Louis. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming to the show. Woo! Woo! This is a show where we do some stand-up comedy, and then after we do it, someone, either myself or Emma over there, will shout questions that we have found on a website. A lot of times, the website
don't give it away.
Well,
it's a surprise.
It's Women's Health.
It is Women's
Health. 9
Health.
times out of 10, it's Women's Health or Parade.
I'm on there right now.
Yeah. Anyways, I suppose I should do a joke, I bet.
A few.
Damn it.
We got to stretch tonight. Whenever you're ready.
I'm
Joe.
just this set's gonna be a lot of real meaningful silences, because I'm gonna be completely honest. I was kind of looking forward to we do this show a lot. Hi, my name's Joseph. I play a character named JoJo Louis, who's a comedian. We do this show a lot, and a lot of times there's not anybody here. It's usually just me and Emma and maybe that dude in the shirt, and we're just like, I just kind of want to think out loud for a while. And now I have to be entertaining, and that's a lot of stress. You just have to be entertained. That's a way better deal.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You're gonna get a lot of meaningful stares tonight.
It sucks having to be entertaining. The other day, me and my girlfriend, we were sitting at our kitchen table, and I was reading a box of oat milk. That's where I was at that moment. I was reading a box of oat milk just to find out what was in the. I was looking at the oat milk for a while, and then I look up at her, and she's just staring at me like this, and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Well." Like, well, what? Like, you've been looking at that oat milk for a while. Do a bit about it. And I'm like, shit. I wish I could have been there when they first thought of oat milk. I mean, they're like, well, we want to be able to we're vegan, we want to have cereal, but water's too clear. We need to make it thicker and whiter.
Jesus.
What did they try before oat milk? Probably paint, and that made a lot of people sick. What I'm trying to say was I didn't have any oat milk material. I was tired and looking anywhere.
You could have started with the clap. What's the deal with oat milk?
I could have started with what's the deal with oat milk, but I hadn't yet started my day with Folgers. So I wasn't ready for that. Thank you. Damn it.
Yep. Laughter's good, you guys. It's okay. It's a great thing.
No. This is what I've come to find out, is that sometimes when people laugh, it's because like other people are laughing.
Yeah. And
if no one's laughing, that doesn't mean people are having a bad time. It just means they're having a quiet time. Like kids do quiet time, and I'm sure that's fun for them. We put kids in front of screens so they'll shut the hell up, not so they won't have a good time. I said out loud. I was trying to think if I know anything like kids song related, but I don't. Hey, how about we get on to the other part of the show? Because I'm going to be honest right now, I'm feeling like this is going to be a pretty cool thing to tell my therapist about.
Joe, how's therapy going? First question. That's not from Women's Health. That's from me.
The last time I saw my therapist, the conversation went like this. I was like, yeah, so, I've been working really hard on all my personal relationships. I've been trying to be a lot more honest with people. I've been making sure to take my medication every day. And, I had a really serious talk with my partner, and I think things are going really well. My therapist is like, well, what the fuck are we supposed to do for the next hour? They didn't say fuck, but they were quite frustrated. Because they were like, I don't know how to help you, man. You seem fine. Here's a podcast. And then they left. I was like, this is Andrew Tate. They're like, get out of here. Develop a problem and come back. I've heard of people, like, that's the thing about therapy that I find both interesting and inspiring, but also kind of odd, is like, you're not supposed to finish therapy. You're never supposed to, like, there's not a... There's a thing people have. I run a lot, and when I run, there are people who hold up signs, and one of the signs that people have always is therapy's easier. Do therapy. If you want to run from problems, do therapy. I'm like, therapy is not easier. Because the thing about running is there is a finish line. There's a moment when I'm done. Therapy's supposed to just go. I'm not supposed to reach the fucking kill screen with my therapist. I said just the right thing. Thank you, Jeff. Next bit.
Oh, Jesus. Let's see. I'm combing womenshealth.com. Oh, you had a couple of these before we got here. What's the funniest insult you can come up with? Not me, please. I still go to therapy. And
The funniest insult?
yeah.
For who?
No, not Jeff. For Jesse, the owner of this place that will shut us down if you...
Do you want I'm not doing... Okay.
He's going to come in any second.
I don't want to do this one. I'm not mean. I try to be nice in my day-to-day life.
What's something you only do when you're bored? Listen, I didn't write these questions.
I enjoy I enjoy looking at things that make shaved ice.
Expand.
So
You already used your skip, Joe.
I know, I already used
you're
my
stuck
skip though,
on
so
this.
now I have to be honest. So I like frozen treats. I don't know why that got a slight giggle. I enjoy frozen treats. And you can get ice cream pretty easy. You can get gelato pretty easy. Sorbet is fun. But if you want shaved ice, there's only two options. One, State Fair. Two, get a razor and make it yourself. So I spend a good amount of time just looking at the various ways one can shave ice. One of them is like, there's the hand crank one that looks like Snoopy. It's like a Snoopy one. You hand crank like ice cubes. There's the kind you can do with like a blender, but you don't want to go too hard because that makes it into like a slushy. And then there's the really, really good one, which is the KitchenAid one. The KitchenAid one is awesome because what it does is you get these little plastic pucks. They're empty containers, and you put water in them and you freeze it, and then you take the puck out and you put it in the thing, and it's like a real like snow cone machine because it blends it down into like a perfect snow. And I loved it, and I bought it, and it's at my house. And what I didn't realize is it is an attachment to a fucking mixer. So now I just have this. So now I have this thing that's like almost a snow cone machine, and I'm like, I wonder if I could rig this up to a power drill and really get some fucking ice, some shaved ice going.
Hell yeah, dude.
Throw some Kool-Aid mix on that, and I'm good. This wasn't a joke. This was just like a waste of money.
Okay.
Yeah, I look up snow cone ways to make snow cones and shaved ice. I'm 39.
You guys should have laughed. That was the punchline, I think.
Thanks, Emma.
No, I'm sorry, Joe. Okay, next question. Besides that shirt you're wearing, what's the biggest risk you've ever taken? I know, I'm being mean. I'll stop. I didn't take a gummy tonight. That was my bad. Usually I'm lighter in the head.
Recent risk?
Yeah.
So I'm in the process of moving. I have moving stuff out of my apartment, and there's like, you've lived in a place for a long time, you end up having like things high up that you've like drilled into the wall or like secured to a wall. And I've lived there for long enough that now a 3-foot fall is pretty rough. Oof. On like my bones and tendons and what all. I was on the top of like pretty much a step ladder that was about yay high, and I was trying to pull a bookcase off of the wall, and I was too successful in pulling this bookcase off the wall, and I felt the step stool like lean back like this while I was still kind of holding on to the bookcase, knowing that I had just made sure to remove the thing, like the earthquake protection. And there was a good, like, I'm sure it was only like a half a second, but for me, it was like a minute and a half of going, I don't think anyone knows I'm here. I don't think I told anyone that I was doing this today. My family doesn't know I'm moving right now. My girlfriend asked if she could help me today, and I was adamant, no. I need some time to go over my stuff myself. So I was like, this would be a cool thing to have happen where like either I can't move or die from this 3-foot fall under an empty bookcase. And then later the fucking landlord's gonna come by because they're like, well, Joe skipped out his security deposit, and then he finds me, and it's like, well, I guess he wasn't gonna get it back anyway, but damn, now I got a dead guy. And I wonder what killed him. Probably the step ladder. Those things are dangerous. So that was the biggest risk. I climbed a ladder without a spotter or anyone knowing where I was.
That's crazy.
What I love about that bit is the people in the middle row are all young enough to be like, why is that an issue? And then all the old fucks in the back are like, yes.
That's crazy.
Ladders are for murder.
Oh. Next?
Yeah, why
Okay,
not? How much more of this do I have to do before the court says I can go home?
Let's do 2 more.
Cool.
Audience, is it 2 more? Do you guys feel comfortable? Yeah, let's give it up for Joe, you guys. We need a little...
Thank you.
Yeah. Joe, what was your first impression of me? womenshealth.com. I swear, it's number 190. I'm interested.
That was 14 years ago now.
Yeah. I was straight. I think I was married back then. I've changed.
I think my first impression of you is that you didn't make eye contact with me. Because the first thing that you said to me was, that's a cool regular show shirt. Because I got a shirt from Target that had the characters from a regular show on it. And you're like, that's a cool shirt. And I'm like, hello. Nice to meet you. So my first impression was...
on the spectrum.
Yeah,
Probably.
I mean, like, you said it.
On the spectrum.
You said it.
You said it, gal. Okay, last one. Let me try and find a good one.
Let me get into my good comedy stance.
Yeah, really dip your toe into the floor.
Yeah.
What's this last
Cat
one?
stance.
Cat stance. On your toes. What's your ideal way to spend your birthday? womenshealth.com.
My ideal way to spend my birthday? I like to take trips. Just short little, like, day trips. Last time, my birthday just passed, took a day trip down to Berkeley and walked around. It was pretty cool. I like going on trips. Mostly, I like going to places and then just, like, walking around to see, like, what it would be like to live there, which is a very romantic way of saying... I kind of like to just see what other targets are like, you know? And I know that sounds sort of like idiotic, but then you get down to like, you go to San Diego, you're like, well, shit, I wonder what they got in their $1 section. Do they still have that piggy bank that looks like a dog's ass pointing out of the ground? Or could I get a USB fan? That would be pretty sick if I can say I got that from a fucking Target in Denver.
You guys give it up for Joe-Joe Louis. We did it. We did it.
We have several other comedians who are going to do jokes, I bet. Please welcome the next one, Connor Martin.
Whee!
Hurrah! You might notice that much like JoJo, I too overload my front pockets. It's a thing. I guess it's not funny, but it's true. That's the ADHD. You gotta have options. You know what I mean? You don't know what you're gonna want. Maybe when I get there, I'm gonna want playing cards, so they go in the pocket, you know? Guys, I'm what's known as a common North American road hack. I don't know if you've heard of us. Just ironic, because I don't do the road, actually. I just tell the same jokes to people in bars around this town over and over again, and they've heard them already. But I don't recognize you guys, so I'll just do those jokes. No, I wrote new stuff. Do you guys know, by chance, what the Kinsey scale is? She does, yes. If you don't know, it is the How Gay Are You scale. Scientifically, 0 to 6. 0 is perfectly straight. Or, I don't know why I said perfectly. That's kind of heteronormative. 0 is straight, totally straight. 6 is deliciously gay. I had to fix it on the back end. 6 is lusciously homosexual. And 3 is exactly bisexual, you know what I mean? It's like those scene in the movie where the dog has to choose mom or dad and they go on either side. The 3 is like, boy, girl, I don't know. Either one. It's kind of like the scale at the grocery store that you use to weigh bananas, except it's more about how suckable you think the bananas look. You know what I mean? That's, okay, that's, we're gonna go ahead and put a 5 by that one, because it's pretty gay. All right. Here's something. I had my AC go out for like 5 days during the 100-degree shit that just happened recently. Yeah, Emma knows. And that shit sucks. What's worse is it happened while I was in the middle of reading Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. And so I would be like, this shit is the worst thing of all time. And then I'd crack it open, I'm like, Holocaust. Oh, it's not the worst thing of all time. You don't even get to properly feel bad for yourself about the fucking AC being out because you're reading about some guy in a work camp that he's... Anyway, I should write that out further. Speaking of the heat, here's a little PSA for you guys. If you see somebody on the highway or on the road driving in the 100-degree heat and their windows are down, let them merge. Let them get in front of you. They don't have air conditioning. Their life is worse than yours, okay? And you might say, well, he's a straight white male. It's intersectionality. It's like, well, he's at the intersection and he's burning up. So let him fucking merge. All right. I'm doing all of these. I feel like we're having so much fucking fun. This is good information. Kinsey scale. We learned about the Kinsey scale. Speaking of driving, I really despise when I'm driving with somebody, they're driving and they kind of suck and they keep putting your life at risk repeatedly. And you complain about it. You try to be subtle. You don't want to hurt someone's feelings, but eventually you just complain about it. And then they say this phrase we've all heard. They go, but did you die though? You guys know this shit? Have you ever said it? Good, thank you. You're proper citizens. I really despise when someone tells me, but did you? So you're telling me the standard for my ability to complain is I have to be dead? That's awfully convenient for you. You know what I mean? I can only complain if I'm dead. I don't think, well, you get what I'm saying? How that's fucked up? He's basically telling me I have to haunt him if I want to fucking reproach the man. That's pretty shitty. So I'm going to, because that's unfinished business, you know what I mean? I'm going to stay around on the mortal coil. I'm going to haunt his family for 5 generations. Because he fucking turned on a green and it wasn't his turn yet, and we almost got T-boned. That's what happened. It's going to get funnier once I start doing stuff I haven't thought of yet, but don't worry, we're getting there. Did you die? You guys, everyone's talking about gun control, guns, for 'em, against them. I'm bored of it. Karate. Are we for it or are we against it? You guys for karate? For it. For it? Anybody against it? No? Wow. I personally, myself, do not have a strong karate stance, so he liked it. He hated it. Some of you didn't even get it. That's fun. Sometimes the fun is in the awkwardness that I create. You know what I mean? You guys are having fun with like, what the fuck is he doing up? That's fair. That's good. 2 more. We all familiar with this song, making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Thank you for filling that. I appreciate. So one person knows it. Anybody else know it? Yes. Yeah. Okay. It's called 1,000 Miles. And I was listening to it on repeat the other day, over and over, and it gets to the titular part of the song where she goes, I would walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. When? Tonight. Right? Well, I looked it up. Guys, you can't walk 1,000 miles in 24 hours. It's not a thing that you can do. So even if she sang that song at 12:01 a.m. and planned on seeing this dude at 11:59 p.m., it's not happening. It's not that funny, but it's true. I actually did look it up. I looked it up. The fastest time someone's gone 1,000 miles on foot was 10 days, 10 hours, and 36 minutes. So this bitch ain't seeing him tonight, is my point. You know what I mean? It made me think she wasn't being facetious. She meant it, you know? She's just not going to walk there tonight. She's just offering that up as sort of like a payment to whatever genie is going to do this miracle for her. You know what I mean? She's making some sort of monkey's paw wish where she's going to be able to see this guy tonight, but she's got to pay up 1,000 miles, you know? You got to think about 270 miles into that walk, she's like, he came in 2 minutes. This is not worth 1,000 miles, right? He said he was going to eat my ass, and he just totally didn't do it. And now I've got 730 more miles to walk. That like killed the first time I did it, and it's gotten this exact reaction the other 5 times I've done it.
Because we don't want Michelle Branch out here catching strays. She's everywhere to me, okay?
It's not Michelle Branch. It's Vanessa Carlton. Thank you. Last thing that I wrote down and thought was good before I go into the stuff that we have no idea about. I rewatched King Kong the other day. It's like 1930. It's a giant monkey on the Empire State Building, all those little airplanes trying to knock him down, right? You guys have seen it, or you've seen clips. It's crazy. Because you fast forward to 2001, it turns out those little airplanes were the bad guys the entire time, guys. I'm just saying, if the Twin Towers had a security monkey, he could have spanked those terrorists out of the sky, you know? Iraq would still have all their own oil. I'm getting a lot of polite nods tonight, which is my preferred. Tricks on you, it's my preferred reaction. I love a polite nod. A library of comedy. All right, that's my open mic. Tell me a thing to talk about.
What's your biggest, most recent regret? From Parade Magazine.
Agreeing to this set. This. Oh.
Isn't that interesting?
Biggest, most recent regret. It's funny, the comics know, when you're on a show like this, you get a question like that, your brain goes, what's the true answer? And then as soon as that's not acceptable, you go, well, what's the funny answer, you know? But I'm going to try for the true answer. What's my biggest and most recent regret? Does it have to be a moment, or could it be like the last 10 years of just smoking weed and watching YouTube instead of like pursuing this comedy career in any real way?
What is magical is that for both myself and everyone in this room, we couldn't tell the difference one way or to other.
That's fair.
So follow your truth.
Just like my father, you know nothing about me. Biggest, most recent regret. Oh, I quit. I think I've had this one because I think this was the answer. I quit Costco and they have like benefits and stuff, and I'm 36. So it's not getting better than that. I didn't go to school. I was like, I'm going to be a star. And then you saw the last 5 minutes, right? You guys all saw it. I'm going to be a star, right? I'll be something. But now I work at a job that affords me my nights free so I can do this. This is such a vague term. This, like what you're currently doing, how this is going? Yeah, more or less. But comedy is what I meant by this. I mean, so that was, because, yeah, now I, you know what's interesting about when you're 36 and you quit a job that has dental insurance? You start flossing. So that's pretty cool. Like, for the first time in my entire life, I floss every day now. Because Bernie Sanders didn't get in office, so insurance is like hard to come by, you know what I mean? Appreciate it. Anyway, so yeah, now I'm a big Oral-B guy, big on the floss. You know what I am psyched for though? Because I don't have dental insurance, but eventually I'll have to go back. I'm so psyched for the first time I go back to that dental hygienist and my gums don't bleed. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, that's right. I'm doing all the things you told me to do. I'm not lying about it anymore. That's pretty sick. You know how they always judge you? Or you're You project that they're judging you because you're judging you. Now, that's one less thing to be judged about. Next question.
You got it.
I do got it.
Where is somewhere that you do not want to travel to?
This is just ripe for coming off racist on accident.
All right.
Because I was gonna say Sweden, those fucking mayonnaise face pieces. No.
That's the birthplace of IKEA. Put some respect in your voice.
Place that I don't want to travel to. I guess Somali. They got a lot of pirates, and it's 2026. Like, pirates aren't how they portray them with Johnny Depp. You know what I mean? They always talk about the pillage and plunder. That's for Disney. It's pillage and rape. That's what pirates do, and I look this way, you know? Like a real not survive in prison kind of face on this guy. You know what I mean? Is this just too true and not funny at all, is what it is? Or where else do they have pirates? I hear there's parts of Brazil where there's a plant that they crush into a powder they can blow into your face and then just tell you to do stuff and you do it. Have you seen any of those documentaries on Vice? No? Don't want to go there. Let me make a list. Thailand seems sick. Do want to go there. Can I flip it where I do want to go?
Sure. That's not usually how this show works, but yeah, where's somewhere you would want to go? And let's be clear. I said somewhere, not a country. So you made choices.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, good point. Let me. I'll accept your criticism. Okay, I guess the Deep South. And I don't even know what that means. It's just a term that I've heard. You know what I mean? What is the Deep South? How is that not South America? That's somehow still north of the border. That's the shallow South, let's be honest. It's not the Deep South. Actually, I've heard the food's good and they're like nice. I'm just picturing, you ever see Deliverance? No, you haven't seen Deliverance. I won't describe it to you, it's too gross. But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The same issue I had with Somali. Somalia?
Yeah.
There you go. Should have corrected me on that one. I look like a fucking idiot up here. But yeah. Chuck E. Cheese. Shit's terrifying to me. Also, you can't go to kids' places as an adult without a kid. You know what I mean? You know, like when you walk into a store with a Gatorade and part of you's like wants to be like, I'm bringing this in, so don't look at me weird when I walk out without paying for it. You know that? Or am I the only overthinker? Okay. I feel like you walk out of a playground with a kid, it's a similar situation. You know what I mean? Like, I brought this one, I swear to God. You know what I mean? You know what's fucked up? I was at the park the other day, and there's an enclosed kids play park thing.
Just let them dig.
Yeah, that's what I do. Give me my shovel. And the first rule on the enclosed kids play park thing was no one over 18 unless you're watching a child, right? The guardian of not watching a child. That's probably exactly what they don't want. I'm watching from the fence. No. And it's the only place in the entire park that had 2 tables and 2 benches. No, I'm like, so sitting is for parents and that's it now. You don't get to sit unless you've left it in and then kept it. Is that a crude way of saying had a kid?
Yeah,
okay, whatever.
So.
Whatever, I'm just swinging for the fences now. I missed out on one. Give me another thing.
Okay, this will be the last one, and that is not reflective of how you've been doing so far. It is just that's time.
I'm gonna choose to believe you.
Okay, cool. When you travel, what is the first thing that you pack and why?
I mean, this is a very mundane answer if I'm honest here, so let's get crazy. First thing that I pack when I travel, my good attitude. Guys, come on. No? Okay. All right, fine, that's not gonna work. I'll go the other way with it. First thing that I pack when I travel is probably underwear. You just put every pair of underwear you have. Right? Because you only need 2 pairs of jeans and a couple of shirts. But you put every pair of underwear you have because of accidents, possible things, right? Because I'm not a big drinker or partier, but I'm traveling. So I might shit myself several times. Anybody else? You like to eat adventurously while you're... Anyway, yeah, underwear, socks, toothbrush, that floss I was talking about earlier. That's when I travel, though. When I'm not traveling, pack of cards. It's just in case the apocalypse happens while I'm out, you know what I mean? I need a source of income, and I figure I can perform magic tricks on street corners. And that's my only skill set. I'm 36 and I quit Costco. I'm fucking useless now. God damn it.
The Wasteland Marauders will find that whimsical enough to like give you some water credits.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, that's what my point is. Like, in that sort of scenario, you have just an absolute bottom of the barrel and guys hoarding the wealth with guns. And if I can just like bring them joy in the corner, then I'm doing kind of okay. I'm a jester.
Connor Martin.
Thank you. I think
Next comedian coming on the stage, his name is Jeff Brown.
Come on, Jeff, let's save the
Oh,
show.
I got Emma on the mic. Yay.
I'm just kidding. What does that mean?
Is Joe out of the room?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. I'm tired of him.
He does ask you some pretty rough questions.
He asked me some
sometimes.
pretty rough questions
And then
from pretty
he'll
weird
bite
sources.
back, which is crazy.
Yeah, he asked me a question. So we did this show a few weeks ago, and he asked me a question from, was it chickencoop.com? The problem is I had too many answers. That was the issue.
Yeah.
Before I actually say my regular joke, I have to say, what's your name? Misty. Misty, your purse is amazing. Would you mind just kind of showing
The camera. Let Jeff hold it so he can steal it. He can rob you blind.
This is the most haunted looking purse I've ever seen in my entire life. I've been sitting behind you for all the sets, and the eyes of these dogs, it's just a bunch of dogs that look like you've stolen their souls.
They're in the purse.
It's so beautiful. I love this purse. It's so individual, but it does look like every time you pass by a dog on the street, it dies and a new dog shows up on your purse.
Are you ready for your first question, Jeff? Because it's are you gay?
Love the purse.
Love the purse.
Wonderful purse.
It is a cute purse. Now I can't stop staring at it.
Yeah, right, and it can't stop staring at you either. It's a bunch of dog's eyes looking out.
They're following me all over the room.
If all you have in the purse is dog treats, you have to leave. You are some sort of
She
witch.
goes, that's
I do
how
not
I
trust
get
you.
them. Hee 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 hee.
No,
Okay.
that's a great. I love a good purse.
A good purse.
I love a good purse. I got lunch at Arby's today.
Why?
Because it's Saturday, you know? It's like live free, die hard. Because I got the lunch at Arby's, I have been thinking about death. Just a bit more today. And in thinking about death, in a cursory Google search, which took 4 hours in the toilet, I did find, I don't know if you, because we watch TV and movies and you would always hear about like people donating their body to science. Like that's just like a meme kind of tropey thing. It's real. You can actually do that. You can actually sign your body away to science for study when you die, which sounds altruistic and cool. And I think I'm going to do that, but I think I should get to choose the type of science it goes to.
Yes.
Because I'm sure that medical science would love to know how much roast beef it took to kill me. But let's see what NASA can do with this bad boy. Let's send my body up to space. Let's see what happens to it up there. Give my body to Christian Science. How about that?
Jeff.
Put me in a cave. Bring me back after 3 days.
Did you say Christian Science?
Yeah, Christian Science. You even know that? I don't know if it's still open over on Folsom, the Christian Science reading room, which I'm like, one book, I'm assuming, right? I don't think you're allowed to have other science books in the Christian Science reading room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which book is in there? Just the good book? or-
No, it's a bunch of red book. It's a lot of red book, which is where you should get some of your some of your questions from.
Yeah.
Do I need to do another? Do you have a bunch primed? Do I need to do another joke?
I picked it. Listen, I have picked.
How much time do I have? Do I have to go to the end?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately for everyone involved, I will be getting up on
No, it's
stage
fortunate.
tonight.
It's been a bunch of fucking dudes up here.
Y'all, we need some titties in here. Am I right?
I have a couple of those, yes.
Oh, you know what, Jeff? Get off. I'm going up now.
Look, I warmed it up by talking about a purse for 2 minutes, okay?
I know. Which is crazy because my first question
Is it about a
is,
purse?
are you gay? June's over. No, I'm just kidding. First question. I don't even know how to pronounce this website, but I found it. Ponley?
Ponley.
Ponley.com.
This is a gamer site?
I have no idea. But there's one article I was gonna click on it. It says the very best 118 funny questions to ask a girl.
Hit me with them. All 118, please.
If you had to remove one body part, which one would you choose?
Whew, easy. Well, no, not easy. No, I started thinking about how much that would hurt. Wait, is this painless?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
No.
Okay,
Wait,
never
yes.
mind. I mean, it's not to be the rude answer, but I'm like, my dick's gotten me in a lot of trouble over the years.
Jesus.
Not recently so much. I don't see that guy as much anymore these days. I run and I'm just like, it's not going down. Here's the thing. I have dental insurance, but I don't go to the dentist. And my teeth are not cool. And I have gotten to the point when I go to the dentist where I have asked them, and they've gotten horrified when I've asked this. I'm like, can you just take them out? Can you just give me fake teeth? Like, I'm not necessarily attached to them. I am attached to them. But like at some point, I'm just like, just put some fucking, I don't know what they would. Wood? Do we use wood still? I don't know if wood's a tooth material we still use. I wouldn't care anymore. Like if you just like numbed it up, ripped them out, because my mom has like, I don't know if it's veneers or whatever it is, but like she has fake teeth. And I mean, just get new ones if those go bad. So I think I would get rid of my teeth. I don't like my teeth. How much worse could it be? You're just getting little glimpses on occasion when I open my mouth. I'll just eat through a straw. And I will only talk online. I will become a VTuber. That is what I will do.
That's what you'll do.
That's what I'll do.
Do you have bad teeth?
I don't know.
Let me see.
I don't go ask.
No, that's just
so.
me
Here's the
asking.
thing. I don't want to show you.
Okay. So they're bad.
Here's the thing. I don't think they're really bad. They're just not straight. Right? Going back to the first gay question you were going to ask me. Yeah.
Wait, what?
So if I have a thing that I'm self-conscious about, it is my teeth. I don't like smile. I have not smiled with my teeth in photos. I usually do any other facial expression. When we were at the bar earlier, I took a photo with a friend who was there beforehand, and then I'll show you guys the photo I took.
Yeah, you should. There's 5 of us here.
Yeah. It's this, which is just sort of like a weird, sad face, which is not the face you do when you take a photo with a friend. Because I would rather do that than smile with my teeth. This is just getting traumatic.
Yeah, but this is what the show's for.
One guy told me in the 5th grade that I had buck teeth, and it has stayed with me for the rest of my life. I'm 42. So think about that when you say mean things to boys who look like me.
Yeah. I like how everyone's mentioned their age tonight after they say something embarrassing.
I'm winning so far, I think. Get Jesse out here. How old is
No. Did your parents have crooked teeth?
I don't know.
Oh, my dad.
I don't know. They never smiled at me.
Oh.
I'm not too sure.
Wow.
No, my mom did not. Since my mom did not have good teeth, I think genetically I just am predisposed to having some jank-ass fucking teeth.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I mean, but that's the thing is the things you don't like about yourself, everyone's just like, man, it's fine. I said earlier at the bar, I was just like, why do I look so tired all the time?
And Joe said,
that's just the way you are, dude. Not, no, you look fine, you're not tired. He's just like, that's you.
I said you need to accept that this is what you look like.
and I said, use hemorrhoid cream on your eyes. I provided solutions.
I bought those jelly things from Amazon that are supposed to make me prettier in the morning, and I don't know if they're working or not.
I think
I've been eating those for days, and I don't know what's happening.
Pause for laughs. Wait till Joe's laugh is done. This will eat up 10 minutes.
Yeah, we had some time. Go back to the purse. Sorry.
Joe, Jeff, what?
Who else has a cool accessory that I can talk about?
This guy has cool socks.
Fuck yeah, where are we going? And cool accessories on the purse too. So beautiful.
Okay. Jeff, besides complimenting people on their accessories, what's your love language?
Doing the dishes.
Ooh.
I gotta think about that. What is I'm really good at thinking of a hyper-specific gift for somebody, but my brain only works in the last 5 minutes of the game. So it also makes it so when it comes to birthdays and when it comes to, I'm a good gift giver, but I will have to, it's your birthday, so it's your birthday, role play, it's your birthday. And we're gonna celebrate at 2 p.m. Yeah. My idea happens at 8 a.m. I am ignoring you from 8:15 until 11:59 p.m. a.m. I'm really good at doing the gifts. Every gift I've ever given somebody has been great and done at the last minute. So I guess my love language is also something extremely detrimental to me as a person because it's just anxiety. Joe, what did I give you as a gift for your birthday last year?
A cartoon of me and Sonic making out.
No, that was this year.
A cartoon of me and Charizard smoking together.
That was actually for Christmas.
I don't remember that.
I made you buttons of yourself. I
Yeah,
drew
Joe,
a version
dick.
of you with said Porque no los dos.
Stickers
No, but stickers, yes, I gave you stickers, but I have buttons for you as well.
that I have to pay for with my face on.
If you want to go to my Etsy, I did start that recently. But no, every great gift I've done, and I'm a good gift giver, it happens the day of. So you have to accept that I do love you, but that I am going to ignore you for a good 5 to 6 hours before I can show it.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a crush on a fictional character?
Yes.
Yes.
Joe, you had your time up here.
The answer is yes.
The answer for everybody is yes. So I'm going to do one animated and one real human being. But in my mind, they are both equally loved. Real human being, and this is, I guess, aging me more, even I said my age out loud earlier, is Judith Hoag. Does anybody know who Judith Hoag is? She played in the original Ninja Turtles movies.
Lord.
She played April O'Neil. It was the original April O'Neil from the original Ninja Turtles movies, the first one,
Yeah.
right? Animated Roxanne from a Goofy movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And aside from that, like I don't know. I read a lot. So I guess secondarily, I didn't really realize it at the time, but the vampire Lestat as well. Because when I was in high school and junior high, everyone thought that I was like the smart kid because I'd be sitting in the back of class just like reading the entire time. But joke's on them, I was just antisocial and horny because I was reading Anne Rice books every day.
Anne Rice.
Yeah, a lot of Anne Rice.
Jeez. Ooh.
So yeah, I don't know. I've never really formed. I know some people have like a really, 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 really strong attraction to like certain fictional characters. I've never drawn fan art of anybody. I'll say that. I've never done that
Really?
yet, but I am
Except
getting
for
better at
Sonic
drawing.
making out with Joe.
That was fan art for Joe of himself making out with Sonic. And I gave one to Sonic, who in my head is my boyfriend. So
This question flows right from what you just said. What's the weirdest thing in your Google search history?
every time I was on Stab last night. So what's the weirdest thing in my Google search history? I'm trying to do a personal podcast project where I want to interview people who do like interesting specific things. And I don't necessarily know a lot of people who do interesting specific things. So I am starting to source it through Google and Facebook, which is usually, right now, my search history is just like, do I know anybody who works in a sex store? Followed by, do I know anybody who works at Arby's? that made me more of a personal thing, maybe not podcast related on that one. But I am just trying to like find, do I have any connections to specifically, I want to say people have specific labors of love. That's what I'm looking for. And also aside from that, I was, when I did Joe's art, I was just like sonic kissing. There was just a lot of art of sonic kissing art, sonic kissing white guy with glasses art. I had to get reference photos for something.
Oh my God. Are you guys having a good time tonight, or you're learning a lot of things?
Yeah, too much.
Yeah. Okay, this will be your last one.
All right.
But stretch it out as long as you want.
No, everyone wants to hear Emma do some joke.
No. What talent would you learn if you could?
I know it sounds really lame, but unicycling. I don't know why. I just feel like it's a weird talent that like much like Connor's situation in the apocalypse, I feel like being the jokester who can like ride on one wheel will be magical to all the weird cannibals in the aftermath.
They're gonna make you and Connor fight.
Yeah, oh God. We're gonna go into some sort of Thunderdome and Connor's just gonna be playing cards at me and I will be riding around him in a circle on a unicycle, yes.
More like a Thunderdome.
Yeah, more like at my job, there doesn't work there anymore. There was a guy who I feel like if you know how to ride a unicycle, no one can really. Everyone wants to say something mean to you. No one can. Because there was a guy. Because I feel like there's a sense of danger about approaching the guy who can unicycle like he's gonna do some shit. He rides around on one wheel. Who knows what this guy's like? But there was a guy who wrote. There was a unicyclist who worked at my office, and I work in an office, a unicycle-free environment generally, right? Every other Friday, this guy would be going down the hallways on his unicycle, just riding, right? There was no event happening. There was not a unicycle drive happening. There was no unicycle-related events. And no one said anything because they were like, I can't ride on one wheel. What am I going to say to this guy?
Maybe he has Gizmo Duck's other powers.
Maybe he's got... Yeah. But there was just something odd about like also no one wanted to engage with him because if somebody does ride a unicycle, the only thing they do want to talk about is riding a unicycle. I saw his car, which had 4 wheels on it. Lots of unicycle bumper stickers on that car, which they make, apparently.
Cool.
Yeah. Am I good?
Yeah, Jeff Brown, everybody. Unicycle hater. This next comedian coming on the stage is the other host of this show and usually doesn't do a set. Please welcome Emma Haney.
Thanks, guys. Usually doesn't do a set, but had to save the show. You guys
Save?
No, I'm just kidding. We're all having fun. Are you guys having fun? You look like you're enjoying yourselves. I don't really have any jokes. I don't have anything prepared. Joe was talking about moving. We did help him move a few weeks back. Me and Jeff, who's gone, and Jeff's girlfriend, who's always in and out of health. And then I had to call Connor to come help because I was like, you guys, I fear I'm the strongest one here to carry all the stuff. And Joe has a PhD, not as a gross joke. He has like an actual PhD. He packed dishes, like glass dishes, in a grocery bag. And that gave me anxiety the entire time I was carrying these grocery bags just full of plates. Remember, Sierra, when I dropped them off, I was like, you're moving in with this. He packed them in grocery bags. That's crazy.
You treated them with care, though.
I did treat it well because I work at FedEx. I was a delivery driver for 13 years, so I know how to carry stuff.
I couldn't write Fragile on it,
But
so
I
put it in a
will
plastic bag.
never look at you the same. You do not know how to pack for shit.
Well...
You put sharp things in a trash bag. I was carrying a trash bag with like frames in it and shit. And I'm like, what is this? It's not even a hefty bag. It's just a
Contractor
straight up.
bag.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
We're about to have fun.
Yeah.
Are you guys having fun?
What insecurities do you struggle with the most?
You know, my body. I think it's my body, honestly. One of my big you wouldn't think this was an insecurity, but I have, and I'm saying this because there's 4 people in here I don't know, and I will never see you guys again. friends. I have big boobs, and it is an insecurity. I hate them. My back is weird. My posture is awful. You wish for them, you don't want them. You don't want them. There was a girl at my work that was like, I wish I had those. I'm gonna get, and I'm like, no, you don't. You say that, but be careful what you wish for. And then I walk around the office like this, just hunched. I look terrible. But yeah, I think that's my biggest insecurity, are my large breasts. Next, Joe.
How do you deal with anxiety, stress, or other negative emotions?
I smoke weed. I smoke a lot of weed. Well, actually, no, I quit smoking. I'm actually 2 months no cigarettes. You guys give it up for me. Have you ever taken a breath, like a deep breath? It's crazy. It's so wild, dude. Like, I was like a month off cigarettes, and I live in Midtown on 27th and D, but it's by, like, do you guys know where Sutter's Landing is? There's like a trail, you can go out to the river. And I went on a walk to meet Jeff and his partner out there, and I was just, dude, I was hustling, and there was like a hill, and I was just like, I made it all the way to the top, and like, and I'm like, I am not out of breath, and is this how people breathe? That's crazy. I've been smoking cigarettes for 20 years. I've never took a deep breath without it hurting. I am 38 years old. Now we've all said our age. That's it, Joe.
Okay.
I'll make it quick, you guys. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm torturing everyone.
What brings you a sense of inner peace?
A sense of inner peace. Knowing that it's all gonna end, am I right? The show, my life. No, a sense of inner peace. You know, last year I got into birding. Do you guys know about this? Just bird watching. That is the most peaceful shit you've ever done. And I have a purse with birds on it, so I also take animal souls. I'm all, get in here. Watching birds is the most peaceful thing, and then keeping track of them, where you see them, what time you see them. It's crazy. It's like the most relaxing thing ever. And like before I knew it, like 4 hours passed, and there was a homeless guy sitting next to me. I didn't know he was there. He was looking at birds too, and I was giving him my binoculars. It was great. It was beautiful, beautiful. Next.
What's the best piece of advice your parents ever gave you?
Keep a job with benefits. Don't quit FedEx for stand-up. That was probably the best advice. And I teach it here, y'all. These were all my former students. Are you impressed? Are you gonna sign up? No. The best advice my parents ever gave me. I can't really say anything because my parents, they're not watching. They don't know how to turn on a computer or use their phone to stream anything. They're terrible with money. They're awful with money, so they never gave me good financial advice. My dad, horrible teeth. So, that's why I asked you if your parents had horrible. My dad has bad teeth, so it was like his life's mission to give me and my sister great teeth. We have very straight, pretty teeth, but we had so many braces and rubber bands and everything. But he worked for the state, so he had great benefits. I'm gonna say the benefits, keeping benefits. I get my teeth cleaned like twice a year. I go to the doctor. If you go to Kaiser, they give you free nicotine stuff to quit smoking. Did you guys know that? Yeah. So that's it, just the benefits. This isn't funny, but it's fun. I'm never gonna see anybody again. I don't care.
Parade Magazine, what did it?
I've once done a show in front of 2 people at a swingers bar, and that's the definition of a bomb. It was awful, except I had one good joke, and it was so good that I don't know if you've ever heard a breast fall out of someone's mouth, but that's how funny I was. He was like, "Oh, wow, that's great." I was like, "It was great."
We got a good pop sound.
Remember that place, T2 on Fulton?
I do.
I used to host the open mic there.
Fucking hell, dude.
The cook was just having sex in the kitchen. It was a weird time, early aughts, I'm like, I will never get fries here again. He is taking that lady to town. It was gross. I saw it once. Anyways, next question, Joe.
This is also from Parade Magazine.
Oh, love it. Probably the last one because we have.
Yeah,
1 minute.
hey, I think this one might be a rich vein or might make you say skip, but you used your skip.
I get
one.
one. No, I haven't used my skip yet.
Don't use it on this one. If you were a candle.
No, I don't want this. Skip.
Damn
Candle.
it.
Is it a soy candle? Because I have pets. I only burn-
If I finish the question, you got to do a bit.
I'm sorry. I thought I was doing a bit. Go.
Okay. If you were a candle, what would your name and scent be? And why is what I've addended to this to make
My
it
scent,
good.
I'm big on sandalwood, and I don't even know what that smells like. I don't even know. But I know I like it. I know I like it. Oh my God, the name has to be crazy. It'd be like rejuvenating winds. And it would just be a sandalwood. That's it.
Cool.
Yep. Jesse, with that big sigh, I think that means we're done. Or wait.
There was no sigh there.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. One more then. No. What have I done?
You sure?
Yeah, just one more.
Okay. What's the craziest lie I've ever told someone just to see if they believe it?
The craziest lie?
Yeah.
I once said that improv was 90% hands. You guys, thank you for coming out tonight. That is our show. We do this every Friday at 9, and then we do it every third Saturday, but I believe we're switching to 8 o'clock, but I don't know when that starts. Thank you guys for coming out. There's one more show after this. It's an improv show, Power Play. It's very funny. Please stick around if you're able, and take it away, Jesse.